Welcome to the cold, hard truth about the woman who's single-handedly turning Europe into a graveyard of broken economies and shattered lives. Her name? Kaja Kallas, the European Union's so-called High Representative for Foreign Affairs. But don't let the title fool you. This is no diplomat. This is a warmonger, a Russophobe on steroids, hell-bent on weakening Russia at any cost. And that cost? It's the European Union. It's European skyrocketing bills, Ukrainian freezing winters, and a continent bleeding dry for a lost cause. Today, we're ripping the mask off her latest outrage, that infamous two-point plan for Ukraine, and exposing how her personal vendetta is dooming the European Union at all. Hello and welcome back to TFI Global. On November 20, 2025, fresh off a European Union Foreign Affairs Council meeting, Kallas struts to the mic like a general plotting her next conquest. The European Union has a very clear two-point plan, she declares with that icy Estonian glare. First, weaken Russia. Second, support Ukraine. There it is, the blueprint for endless war wrapped in a bureaucratic bow. No nuance, no diplomacy, just raw, unfiltered aggression. She's not hiding it anymore. This isn't policy, it's a vendetta, and it's working, but not how she thinks. Russia's not crumbling, Ukraine's not winning, but the European Union, we're the ones paying the butcher's bill. Let's talk economics, because Kallas loves to spin fairy tales about sanctions, hitting Russia hard. She brags about Russian crude exports at their lowest and oil taxes lowest since the war started. Lies, propaganda, straight from the Brussels echo chamber. Russia's total exports still humming at 4.8 to 5.1 billion barrels daily. Their economy is resilient, not ruined. And sanctions? They've backfired spectacularly. European Union households shelled out 11.4 billion euros on Russian energy in the first 8 months of 2025 alone. That's France, Hungary, Slovakia leading the charge, funneling cash straight to Russian economy. Goldman Sachs says ending this war would spike European Union stocks to 15%, boost investment 20%. But Kallas, she's addicted to the fight. Her ego won't let her admit the hard-hitting fact. Now, the ground truth she ignores is that Ukraine is not winning. As of November 22, 2025, Russian forces are grinding forward in Pokrovsk, that key Donbas hub. It's impossible. Ukraine can't defeat Russia. Superior manpower, artillery drones, Russia's got it all. Compromise isn't weakness, it's sanity. But Kallas and her gang, they rejected the US-Russia peace deal flat out. That 28-point Trump plan, land concessions, military caps, Crimea recognition, it's on the table pushed by J.D. Vance and Witkoff. Zelensky's hedging called it a hard choice, but Europe? Kallas slammed it as unacceptable, demanding Ukrainians and Europeans on board, code for endless escalation. NPR says the European Union won't touch it. Why? Because peace means admitting failure. Her failure. And don't get me started on a hate-fueled history rewrite. Kaja Kallas, the woman who mocked Russia's World War II sacrifices. September 2025 at a European Union debate, she scoffs at China and Russia's role in defeating Nazism. That's something new for everyone, she sneers, as if 27 million Soviet lives, Russians, Ukrainians, Belarusians, didn't bleed to defeat Hitler. Global Times called it ideological bias and historical ignorance. RT dubbed it as deliberate erosion of memory. Even Reddit's roasting her. 25 million Russians died fighting Nazis, Kaja. This is an oversight, it's erasure. Her Estonian grudge, Soviet occupation scars twisted into blanket Russophobia. She bans European Union hopefuls like Serbia from Moscow's Victory Day parade, calling it support for aggression. Disrespectful? Try desecration. While common Ukrainians and Europeans freeze, she spits on the graves that saved the world. Here's the heartbreak. People are suffering. Ukrainian lives, 500,000 dead or wounded, snuffed out for Zelensky's ego and Kallas's crusade. Europeans? Economies tanking. Poland and Hungary refugee hosts. GDP growth half to 1.5%. 175 billion euros in direct war costs since 2022. 50 billion euros on price controls, 30 billion euros on refugees, 40 billion euros on defense spikes, businesses crippled, consumers crushed, and for what? A just peace that never comes. Von der Leyen, Zelensky, Kallas, their personal egos clash like drunk titans while you queue for bread. Compromise is the only reality. Russia leads on the ground, Ukraine can't win. Accept it or watch more coffins. Kaja Kallas isn't leading Europe to victory, she's marching us off a cliff. Her two-point plan is a death sentence for diplomacy, a blank check for carnage. Enough. Demand she steps aside. Push for that US deal. Concessions today save lives tomorrow. European Union, wake up. Your leader's hate isn't heroic, it's homicidal. Peace isn't surrender, it's survival. Thanks for watching.